On September 16, 1994, 62 children at a small school in Ruwa, Zimbabwe ran out of their classrooms screaming. What they described that day would confuse scientists, attract a Harvard psychiatrist, and remain unexplained for 30 years. This isn't a story about lights in the sky, it's a story about a message, and once you hear what these children said, you'll understand why some researchers believe it was never meant for adults at all. It was recess at Ariel School. Teachers were inside when children began pointing at the sky above a nearby field. Dozens of them watched as a silver, disc-shaped object descended silently near the treeline. Several children said beings dressed in black approached from the craft, their eyes unusually large and dark. No sound, no wind, just stillness and a feeling many kids later described as sadness pressing into their minds. When teachers arrived, the object was gone, but the children weren't confused about what they'd seen. They were unified, describing near-identical details independently. Weeks later, Harvard psychiatrist Dr. John Mack traveled to Zimbabwe with a documentary crew. He interviewed the children individually, without letting them hear each other's accounts. The consistency stunned him. Several children, when asked what the beings communicated, gave answers that had nothing to do with aliens or spaceships. They said the message was about humanity damaging the planet, that people weren't taking care of the Earth, and something bad was coming if it continued. Mack later called it one of the most credible child witness UFO cases he'd ever studied. No physical evidence was ever recovered. No radar data, no adult witnesses, just 62 children who, decades later as adults, still tell the same story without wavering. Some now believe it was mass hysteria. Others believe it was the real thing, filtered through minds too young to lie convincingly for 30 years. Either way, one question remains. If it wasn't real, why has no single child ever changed their story?